Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for liking and sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love you and appreciate every one of you. Lala is right here today to defend the streets.
Or to attack whoever is not against, who is against the streets.
Well, I don't know about this.
You know, you defend.
I've been going through my archives and everything, and one thing that I've noticed is Don Jazzy and Olamide are colleagues in the industry, and they are also very cool label heads as well. From Maven to YBNL, both have had their own respective successes and all of that. Now in 2015, about 6 years ago right now, we knew about the whole Baba and everything. Anybody, like a lot of rants by Olamide because of the next rated award won by Ricardo Banks over Leo Kesh at that particular time. Dangote had to settle the matter.
And Dangote settle them?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And ever since then, I personally have noticed a bit of separation from the streets by Don Jazzy. Is this intentional?
Well, I don't want to say it was based off of that spat with Olamide. Because Olamide is a huge part of the street, but it's still one part of the street. It's not like the controller of everything that goes around in the streets. And it's only natural that a lot of these street artists or guys who come from the street look up to someone like that, because he represents, a pathway. His success story represents a pathway which they can use to, be successful coming out from the streets. They see him more as a role model than they would see, for example, a Don Jazzy, because his story hits home more. Don Jazzy, whether you like it or not, Don Jazzy came from the UK. They relocated back. Not like he's really butty. If you watch some of his, interviews when he talked about the jobs he used to do in the UK, he used to be a security guard at one point. He used to wear uniform and do the same thing that the people. That's what he used to do before, as a part-time thing, and the music on the side when he joined the band JJC and 419 Squad and everything. So it's not entirely rosy for Don Jazzy, but his own hustle is different from the street hustle in Nigeria. It's totally different. So it's okay if these street guys see Olamide more as a role model than him. I don't think that particular incident maybe like shut the door on Don Jazzy's involvement in the streets, because whether you like it or not, the guys he signed, they were not entirely Tush guys. Let's say Bar Dija or Tiwa Savage, Ricardo Banks
from the streets.
I'm not going to. It's not
Unilag is a public university.
Then there's Korede Bello. Korede Bello was busy performing in churches and everything, going everywhere. So he did his thing. So it's not. He hasn't made an effort to particularly go into the street, but it's not because he has an issue with Olamide.
You don't think it's the whole "don't come to the mainland" thing?
So you think 6 years ago, don't come to the mainland, that is still playing his head?
I don't want wahala. Anyways, Don Jazzy is someone who, of course, is respected in the industry. But when it comes to production, we know the guys who produce for Zlatan, Naira Marley, Olamide, Shmurda. These guys have not been around Don Jazzy at no point. Do you understand? Except for Olamide, who after the whole this Kelimba, Don Jazzy, Naira Marley, we not heard anything. Jazzy, Zlatan, we not heard anything. Jazzy CDQ, not heard anything. Jazzy Shmurda, we not heard anything. What is there a problem?
No, there's no problem. I feel over the years he's made himself exclusive to his artists and people who are maybe close to him the most. He hasn't gone around looking for what's trending. As we all know, if you're even going to say street self, Crayon, it's from the streets of is it Ajegunle? Ajegunle. That's where Crayon is from. But then he's doing his thing. He's not particularly doing street music, but he's doing his thing. But they create bangers and they create songs that people like, and that's good. So what I feel is he has not made an attempt to sort of interact with these trending street guys. You know, these trending street guys, once they come out like this, the next thing is everybody from everywhere else wants to do things with them. Don Jazzy is not that kind of person.
Why?
No, he's made himself exclusive. You know that even musically, he went a bit. He took the back seat for other people to shine, other producers on his label to shine. Like, was it because Fresh and these guys? He took a back seat for them to shine under Maven. He didn't want to compete. It's only until recently that we now see that it's coming out and he's now doing production. He may have been doing it in the background, but the songs have not released. Fine, but then he's taking a back seat. And over that period, like 2-3 years ago, see the rise of Zlatan, Shmurda, CDQ and the likes. But he's not in competition with them. His own market is different. He wants to make the stars of those artists from the streets, but he doesn't necessarily have to want to collaborate with known artists from that street.
Okay, Don Jazzy signed. He was pictured in the video dancing to Shmurda in 2019, and of course to Chocho, the dance as well. I mean, it shows that he probably listens to a couple of the street songs and everything. Is Don Jazzy going to sign a street artist anytime soon?
It depends on what your definition of street artist is.
Street artist.
No,
see, Lala, leave Crayon alone. He could be from the street, but he's not a street artist.
Now fine boy from the streets.
He doesn't do anything street. Zlatan is from the street.
What do you mean he doesn't do anything from the street? No, Crayon was known. Well, I'll speak personally for myself. The first time I heard of Crayon was him doing a street sort of dance, the choco dance or whatever it is. That originated from where? From the streets. It's a dance from the street, but he did that, and when he did that
he's
song,
not doing street music at Maven.
And it's not a motto for them to do street music at Maven. Maven they don't do songs only for local consumption.
So the question is, when will Don Jazzy sign a street artist that will do street music?
First, I think he needs to be successful with the rapper that he has signed. He needs to conquer that rap market with the rapper. Yes. If he does that and he feels he has conquered that, then he can move on and say, well, let's now try a street person. But it's not his forte. It's not something he's known to do. Leave that to the likes of Olamide, which those are the experience when it comes to street pop music.
No, but I'm looking at this point of a producer as big as Don Jazzy, getting into the studio with an artist as big as Naira Marley. I can't imagine what a Naira Marley and Don Jazzy collaboration would be. Jazzy producing for Naira Marley, Jazzy producing for Zlatan Ibile. Do you understand? Or a Shmurda and Don Jazzy in the studio together.
Are you doubting that he can't do it?
No, he can actually. But I'm saying that what is the problem? Why has it not happened?
What's it happen? Is it by force?
No, bro.
I know what you're saying.
It gives the street artist some sort of credence.
That
say,
I
can put a Jazzy production, and Jazzy can also say, yes, I'm everywhere. I can also do this street thing very, very well.
It's doable, but then how will I put it? Make see finish no day. As the OG level that is, people respect him the way he is right now. He shouldn't try to be everywhere.
I don't agree with that. Because you are trying to say that the street is a downgrade, which of course you don't support.
That's not what I'm saying now.
That's what you're saying.
How is it a downgrade?
You're saying finish.
If Don Jazzy decides to do song with Naira Marley, he's not going to set out to say he wants to do a street pop song. No, he's not.
Okay.
He just wants to make the best of sound he can create with Naira Marley. He's not going to set out and say, oh, this thing must be street pop jam. No, he's not going to do that. At the end of the day, what matters is what Naira Marley drops. Whether he wants to come correct like a correct nigga, he wants to be as raw as possible as a street nigga. So it depends on what he wants to do.
Okay, finally, is there a hope that this would happen anytime soon?
Of course now, as long as they say as long as tell me about hope I got it away. That's it. As long as there's life, there's hope. So
okay, Jazzy and the street, what exactly is
and maybe Don Jazzy can see this, so perhaps you should get the street guys together, Shmurda, Zlatan,
as in.
But then, well, it's doable. But see instrumental for bounce. Don't you think a Shmurda can do?
No, I think Naira Marley would do.
Naira Marley will slow it down.
No,
It doesn't have to be I'm in love with the beauty bands. Just say the instrumental. Would they normally conquer on that kind of thing? But I feel the Bella will conquer on that kind of thing. But would you think in Mali, who takes his time with the way he talks, with the way he sings, self? Do you think he will conquer on that kind of thing?
I think it might depend on how they work together in the studio. But yeah, let's ask the fans, let's ask the viewers, guys. What do you think about that one? Don Jazzy and Naira Marley, Jazzy, Bella Shmurda, Jazzy, Zlatan. Let's have your thoughts on that one. And do you think Jazzy has a problem with the streets, or the Olamide 2015 Headies incident actually has affected his relationship with this? I'm not like Wahala too much. I bet I just do on my own. I'm not deal on their own too. Put down your comments below, and we'll see you on the next one. Keep liking and keep staying safe, guys. Peace.